So for today's upload, I thought I would do something a little different. I was debating whether or not to sing because, as you can see, my makeup is already done. However, it's kind of what my channel is and I enjoy doing it, so I did want to incorporate it. But for a discussion topic today, I would like to not necessarily talk about, because it will not be a long video, but I thought that I would take a look back at, given that it's been a year since I started my channel, I thought I would share photos of some of the YouTubers that I started off watching on YouTube. Now, whether or not I still watch them or am subscribed to them, I will share with you afterwards. But in any case, I will get into the singing now. And while I sing, I will insert some pictures of the OG YouTubers that I was subscribed to. And then I will also put in some honorable mentions, as well as who I currently enjoy watching. So I hope that you enjoy, and more importantly, hopefully you'll see the pictures of some of the YouTubers that you enjoy watching as well. And today's song will be Five for Fighting Superman. One of my favorites. Stand to fly, I'm not that naive, I'm just out to find the better part of me. I'm more than a bird, I'm more than a plane, I'm more than some pretty face beside a train, and it's not easy to be me. to be me. So I hope that you enjoyed that rendition of Superman by Five for Fighting. So as you can see, I will now briefly discuss some of the pictures that I included during that song. So Sam and Nick Chapman. I might go so far as to say they were one of the first two channels that I were ever subscribed to, or that I was ever subscribed to on YouTube. I recall nursing my eldest daughter, who will be 11 this September, as I would watch their channel on my desktop. So this was before phones were all the rage. Now there were flip phones, but you know, I won't go that far back. In any case, desktop. So I would be sitting at my desk with my nursing pillow and my daughter watching their videos. Now that was back when they were Pixie Woo, and their sister-in-law, Tanya Burr, was Pixie 2 Woo. They had shared the channel name with her and allowed her to put the 2 in between the Pixie and the Woo. I loved Sam and Nick Chapman. I still do. I highly enjoy them. I haven't watched them recently. And the last time that I checked, they weren't uploading as frequently. But for those of you that may or may not know, they are the creators of the Real Techniques brush set and beauty sponges. Anyways, it's Real Techniques, but I'll just show you. So typically I usually get mine at Winners, but I have mentioned before to people that I highly enjoy their brushes. I have a lot of their eye brushes as well. Anyways, highly affordable, great quality, great content. As I said, I haven't watched lately, but yeah, they were definitely one of the first two channels I was ever subscribed to. Makeup Geek. So Marlena Stell, again, so between Sam and Nick Chapman and Marlena, I'm not sure who I've subscribed to first, but Marlena, I still watch every now and then. She hasn't been uploading as frequently since she had her daughter, but Makeup Geek, I loved her content long ago. I loved how she would give affordable options for dupes. She was one of the reasons that I initially bought I just have to think, is it NYX, their lip gloss. And that was back when they weren't in Canada yet, so you had to order them online. But yeah, highly enjoy her content. I enjoyed watching her when she was on her weight loss journey after she had, I believe she had gastric bypass. But yeah, I was so proud of her. I was happy to see her go through her journey into being CEO of her own company. So yeah, next would be Gigi Gorgeous, or Gregory. I think at the beginning he was going by Gregory, or she was going by Gregory prior to transitioning. But I got hooked on Gigi's channel. I think it was, I can't remember if it was My Everyday Makeup, but it was one where she hadn't transitioned yet. So it was back when Gigi had short hair, before many of the surgeries, and she was in a pool. But again, it was prior to the surgery. So, I think it was in the States at the time, because Gigi does have family and a house here in Canada. But in any case, that was one of the original channels that I enjoyed watching. And then, of course, there's Jacqueline Hill. Now, I think I was watching Jacqueline back when she used to do her tutorials in her kitchen, and she was all about Mac, all the time. And if I'm not mistaken, I think she worked at a Mac counter for a while, which is why she used a lot of their makeup, aside from the fact that she enjoyed it. But yeah, I loved watching Jacqueline's video. And I remember two of the things I noticed most about her. Well, three actually. I'm going to say her personality was just out of this world. She was so bubbly, so charismatic. Her eyes were gorgeous, and her teeth, her super white teeth, man, those people with naturally white teeth, like to from the get-go to begin with. I love those white teeth. I'm drawn to them. I just stare at them all the time. And then there is the beauty broadcast, Emily Noel. So I used to love watching her. It was her presentation of the information, her in-depth, intense, highly informative reviews of certain products. And I used to love watching the Emily Awards. So I still do watch Emily quite often. The thing is, and I'll get into this near the end, but things change, we get in different stages of our life. The YouTubers get in different stages of their life. Their content changes, their products change, their overall subscriber population and the tone of anyways, I'll get into that later, but those were my top 5 in the sense that I can remember being subscribed to them, watching them for years, enjoying so many of their videos. So the honorable mentions. So Tati, I'm not sure if I've ever been subscribed to Tati. So she was Glam Life Guru. And I will not get into this, but the channel kind of changed into something that just wasn't for me at the time or now. So although I enjoy many of her previous videos, I'm no longer, I don't really visit that often unless JLo's makeup artist is on there because he is an artist with makeup brushes. Okay, Niki Tutorials. I loved watching Niki because the makeup that she did, the transformations that she could create were phenomenal. And I thought, like, if you want to use the word artist when it comes to brushes, color, application, and everything. Now, this girl loves a full face of makeup, which is great. That's her style. But I just loved watching the transformation. That, you want to talk skill? Absolutely. If you have never checked out Niki, check her out. Tiffany D. So I think when I watched Tiffany, it was back when she did her makeup in her closet, and her channel was called Makeup by Tiffany D. Again, I will get into whether or not I still am subscribed to these people or if I watch them. However, I liked the closet makeup videos. And again, there's the infamous how to do a ponytail with a poof video. If you've never seen that, check it out. People get really heated on that video. And Ingrid Nelson. I'm trying to think what her channel used to be called way back when. And I know that she left YouTube for a while. I don't know if she's back. I don't know if she left again. But I know I really enjoyed watching her a lot because what I enjoyed about her channel was the natural look that she did. And I always found her very relatable. So what I will say now with regards to, so I named, and I forgot, sorry, Casey Holmes. I think she used to, what was her, It's Blondie, I think used to be her channel name, but Casey Holmes, I always enjoyed watching her as well. So in between Ingrid and Niki, Casey I found to be more of, even though she did apply a lot of makeup, it wasn't to the extent of Niki, but it wasn't as natural looking as Ingrid, but I really enjoyed watching her. I enjoyed her vlogs. And again, people's lives change, their lives' journeys change, so I will get into that now. So I won't get into each channel and whether I'm still subscribed or anything, but I have found that many of the channels that I no longer watch, I just can't relate to anymore. And it's through no fault of the YouTuber. Like I said, people get older, their financial situations change, their family situations change, and I'm kind of not into YouTube for the fantasy. I think that's kind of why I don't really go down the rabbit hole or the wormhole of Instagram that much either. And I don't have TikTok. I just can't get sucked into that fantasy land where you start comparing your life to everyone else's. I'm pretty good, as I said, at putting things in perspective. So it's not that those channels make me feel bad about myself. It's just they don't benefit me in any positive way. And so that being said, there are many channels that I mentioned where they kind of really got so big that the products they're using the clothing items that they're including in their favorites. Like when you include a $500 sweater, more power to you. That's your right. It's your channel. But it's not realistic to where I'm at in life, or it's not something that I personally am going to go out and purchase and spend $500 on. So I don't really watch a lot of, same with the beauty products, right? If you're spending $350 on a bottle of perfume, more power to you and anyone who wants to do that, but it's not where I'm at. And so I can't relate anymore. So what I'd like to do now is, but I do still enjoy the content of certain channels that I mentioned. Again, I'm not going to say this, that, and the other because I'm not trying to pit any channels against each other. But that's just where I'm at now. So today, who I enjoy watching are Lisa Eldridge is someone that I've watched for years. Now, I don't want to sound like a hypocrite in saying, well, Lisa Eldridge is a world-renowned, makeup artist, her product. What I like about Lisa is her application. She can go light, she can go intense, she can go graphic. There was one that kind of sticks out in my mind. It was makeup for when you're going to see a partner after you've broken up and you've been crying all night. And it's not that I could relate to it, and it's not that I was going to go and do makeup or anything, but I like when she put the themes out there and the different styles. And if you've ever watched Lisa and you're a fan of hers, her little rings that jingle jangle together, and she now has her jewelry line. That was always kind of a draw. I liked hearing her rings click together. I don't know what that says about me, but Lisa's always been a favorite and I still enjoy watching her. Caroline Barnes, so she's also a makeup artist, also across the pond. I enjoy her presentation. I enjoy her accent. I enjoy her application. She uploads like I do once a week on Saturday. And her tutorials, her uploads are straight to the point, just enjoyable, light. So Caroline Barnes. And then more recently, I have subscribed to a YouTuber named Laurie Hill. Now, Laurie would not be for everyone, but I genuinely like this woman. I feel as if she comes across as a very sincere, compassionate, and kind woman. Now, Laurie's channel is mostly about plastic surgery, but it's not to shame it. It's a plastic surgery positive channel. And that's what I really like about it. I'll watch her when I'm getting ready. I'll watch her when I'm in the bath. With the camera blocked on my phone. Maybe I should have left that part out. But I enjoy her channel because, like I said, she's plastic surgery positive, and she kind of her statement that she uses all the time is to lift the veil of secrecy, because I think in today's society so many people are online and they are seeing these influencers, these YouTubers, these celebrities, and they are comparing their lives, their appearance, their situations to these individuals. And what Laurie does is, again, in a positive way, she says, look, you need to understand that a lot of these people have changed their appearances. Now, whether they admit to it or not, and she never claims to know for certain that they've done it. It is her opinion, and she does her research. But anyways, I just like it because, I don't compare myself to these people ever. However, I've looked at them and thought, holy smokes, these people won the genetic lottery. Like whatever gene pool they came from, they just look flawless all the time. Like their nose is perfect. Their eyebrows are perfect. Their jawline is so chiseled. But then Laurie goes on and points out that in her opinion, this is what this person may or most likely has had done. And then she'll total up what it would cost if you wanted to look like that person. So again, all positive. Her channel is not a place for bashing. But yeah, so highly enjoying that channel. Now, with regards to many of the other people I mentioned today, I still enjoy them. I will click on their channel every now and then, whether or not I'm subscribed to them and I click on every video. Not necessarily. However, I just wanted to share that. I'd love to hear if you have been subscribed or are subscribed to any of those, or who your original YouTube subscriptions were to. I'd love to hear. So have a great day. Hope you enjoyed, and take care. Bye.